السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم أصدقائي في فيديو جديد. So in this video we are going to take another passage which also talks about some historian events. The previous passages were talking about historian events too. The first one was Ibn Khaldun and the second was Taj Mahal, and this passage also is going to talk about another historian event. Now, before reading the passage, we are going to introduce the new words, the new vocabularies that we will learn in this passage. Invaded, controversy, guerrilla, instigated, blockade, retreat, hostile, fervor, notion, certain, paramount. Now let's read the passage and try to find the answers for those questions. A. The date of the French invasion of Russia. B. The date of the burning of Moscow. C. The name of the Russian commander. D. The name of the Roman commander. The French invasion of Russia in 1812, or the War for the Fatherland as Russian historians call it, has long been a subject of controversy among nationalists. The argument had begun in the Russian press, even before Napoleon's armies were forced to retreat. There are many factors which have provoked lively debate and discussion, and which supported the Russian victory, such as the tough weather, the merits of the Russian commanders, the tactics used by both sides, and the role of the different social groups. Some historians believe that Napoleon's invasion of Russia was an act of self-defense. They expressed their view that the continental blockade was the main cause of the Russo-French conflict, and that Russia, in any case, were ready to attack France at the end of 1810. Besides, those historians claim that General Kutuzov's retreat was not a tactic, but was forced on him, that the burning of Moscow in 1812 was instigated by F.V. Rostopchin. Furthermore, they say that the hostile actions of Russian peasants against the French forces came as a reaction against plundering rather than the outburst of patriotic fervor. These scholars note that Napoleon was constantly victorious in the first 3 months. He advanced forward without serious resistance. There was no single national revolt against the French, neither then nor after Napoleon's entry into Moscow. In other words, there was nothing like a guerrilla warfare. However, other historians hold a different conception of the war. They call it a national war. In 1938, Tarrell wrote about a guerrilla movement in Russia immediately after the Battle of Borodino. This movement was actively supported by the peasants. He seemed to be certain that the entire war against the French invaders was a national war. The leading role of the Russian people in the defeat of Napoleon is of paramount importance. It has overshadowed the natural factors, such as the extremely cold winter of 1812 and the vast open lands of Russia. Later on, other historians attempted to interpret the French defeat in terms of the theory of counteroffensive. Stalin wrote in 1947 that the ancient Parthians knew about such a counteroffensive. They drew the Roman commander, Crassus, and his army into the depths of their country, and then struck in a counteroffensive and routed them. It was also well known to our gifted General Kutuzov, who destroyed Napoleon and his army with the help of a well-prepared counteroffensive.